Darren Rovell and Will Stern here for Collect TV, and this is one of our favorite days of the week because we are talking about an auction preview and all the good stuff that is coming up this week. Will, I'm going to start with a bunch of jerseys. Let's focus in on the 1920 Walter Johnson jersey because we have never had a jersey that old that it has at least been photo matched at auction. So it's kind of jarring to say Walter Johnson photo matched. Tell us a little bit about this and how you feel about it.
Yeah, so this is the oldest ever jersey to be photo matched that we've seen at public auction. This same one sold in 2006 for like $350,000, and then Heritage put this one up a couple months ago for previews, and then subsequently they photo matched it. The estimates remained at 3 million. It's from they knew it was Walter Johnson's due to provenance.
So it went from 352, sold 352 in 2006 to a $3 million estimate. They haven't moved the estimate even though they photo matched it.
Yeah, and the thing about the photo match is that they identified that the game that they at least are saying that he wore it in was against Babe Ruth in Ruth's first game on the Yankees. So you would think that that adds more value than just the Johnson jersey, but I think that because it's such an old jersey, people probably just assume that he wore one for an entire season or something. And this is only one of two that is known out there. The other one's in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Okay, so we have that. That's amazing. We have a 68 Mantle jersey, which there's a bunch of Mantles that have come out, and this is signed by Mantle, right? And it's from a Bat Boy. And then we also have a Sandy Koufax rookie jersey. What is the history of the Koufax?
Well, so the Koufax is interesting. They say so that they were able to photo match it, but they also, because back then these players, they basically wore about two, or they were given about two road jerseys and two home jerseys each season. So they wore them for 40, 50 games. Heritage is saying that this is possibly Koufax's first ever jersey. And
Wild.
yeah, I mean, that's just unbelievable. So it's already gone way past the previous record for a Koufax jersey, which was for this exact jersey in 2017 for like $750,000.
Yeah, amazing. That's insane. I want to get to I'm going to put together the 48 Bowman wax pack and the 1961-62 Fleer box because these things I think are going to continue to rise. They are essentially pieces of art. Yes, the 61-62 box, which has the Wilt Chamberlain rookie, as well as Oscar Robertson and Jerry West. Yes, it has been wrapped by BBC, but no one is opening that. That is just an amazing piece of art. Last sale we have is what, like 450,000 for one of these, a closed box of 61-62, and that was a couple years ago.
Yeah, there's only been like 6 of these that have sold since 2017, somewhere around there. And it's really, I mean, it's like double the value of the 86 Fleer, which is what I think everyone kind of thinks about when you think of a sealed wax box. So it's going to be really interesting to see because I think it could get pretty close to setting the record for all time. A sealed
Yeah.
box, I believe it's held by a 48 Leaf box.
Right. Yeah. A baseball 48 leaf with the
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson rookie. What's interesting to me about all this, Will, is that it's kind of like the old versus the new. And I always get a little bit scared about the old, right? I get scared about names like Walter Johnson. Babe Ruth, no. Walter Johnson, a little bit. Christy Mathewson, a little bit. Wilt Chamberlain, I get more scared of than Michael Jordan. But it is interesting to see this because I always think, and maybe I'm wrong, and I was wrong last week when someone screamed at me for saying young people don't buy the Cracker Jack cards. I just worry about these guys getting cycled out, and I dream that the people who are bidding on these are 65 to 85-year-old men. I know I'm wrong,
It
but
doesn't make any sense. Those a 65-year-old, 7-year-old didn't see Walter Johnson play. So between them and myself, there's no bigger tie. So it's not like there's going to be some crazy drop off because none of us have seen them play. He played over 100 years ago.
Fair, fair. That's maybe I don't know what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to close out with two more. Let me close out with two more. 61 Maris 61st home run ticket. This ticket trades in the $1,200 to $2,000 range. This one is signed, but, and I missed this, Will caught it. It says it's trimmed, so it looks really tight and amazing. But since it's trimmed, it's going to get an authentic. One of two signed by Maris. What do you think, Will?
I mean, I think the trimmed part is what's interesting, right? Because typically that is like a no-go, right? People see it's altered or it's trimmed or whatever, and they're not interested. But it honestly, I feel weird saying this, it kind of enhances it because it looks so perfect.
Looks great.
There's only two. I feel like as long as it's authentic, you don't really care. And that seems to be what's happening with bidding. It's already, I think, near
Yeah,
the
31,000, which is a wild number. Okay, and then the one I think we go back and forth on is Tiger Woods pro debut scorecard. It's actually the second round. The fourth round at the Greater Milwaukee Open 1996, that one sold last year for 125,000, which when that happened, I was like, wait, is his fourth round and he didn't win it? Like, why? And I think that was based on the fact that people never thought that none of these other rounds were going to see the light of day. And now this one has. I love the signature. I think there's so much value in being able to slab something, and to put this in a slab, I think is going to be beautiful. And I think you differed. I like it at least up to 30K.
I mean, it's not attractive. I think to me, I understand why people would want it because it's like the best path to guaranteeing you get like an early contemporaneous wood signature, because otherwise you're kind of just basing it on someone's opinion. But as like an actual piece, I don't know. I look at it and I kind of have nothing.
Okay. Well, if that's not for you, the golf auction has another piece, which is the 1990 insurance application for a tournament for Tiger Woods. I think it's signed by Earl Woods, Tiger Woods, 1990. There's a claim around there that's the earliest Tiger signature. Not sure if it is, but it's pretty wild, and I like that it's on an application. Will Stern, thanks for another great week. And if you're bidding on something, good luck. And if everyone else is bidding on something, I hope you win. But remember, you should lose about 9 out of 10 times. Then you're doing it right, like me.